Today we'll be reviewing the Runaway Camper Navigator. We just got back from a month-long road trip across the West. So I'll just go through and show you guys around the camper a little bit, and then I'll show you how to set it up and break it down, because it's really quick and really easy. And then you should be able to get a good feel and know what the Runaway Campers are all about. So this Navigator, we got a few customizations that included the chrome plating. So we have the front guard here. Every unit with an air conditioner comes with the air conditioning cover. Got to put it on. Got to make sure to take it off when you set up, or else you'll burn out your AC. But that just protects it while you're towing. Got the chrome plate fenders here, the chrome hubs or bolts or whatever they are to cover the wheel. And then in the back here, you have another place for a hitch, so you can put up to, I think, 150 pounds on there if you want to store another cooler or maybe a bike rack or something like that. Side. And I forgot to mention before, but we have a little rack up here which I stored a cooler on, and I just used some ratchet clamps, and it's pretty easy to set up and break down and held tight while we were driving. So the Navigators also have the electrical outlet, and basically it's just right here. If you open up this little container, you have the plug here, 15 amp, 125 volt. We just use the appropriate extension cord and plug it into a regular wall. So it didn't cause us any problems throughout our trip, so it's pretty convenient. It's pretty good. So we'll take a quick look inside the camper. So as you can see, we have a fold-up bed here. Pretty easy to set up and break down. It extends out into a nice bed. So I slept in here with my wife. Just kidding, my girlfriend, and two of my dogs, who are both 40 pounds, and it wasn't really a problem. So you can fit quite a bit in here. It's definitely a little tight sometimes, but at the same time, it's plenty of space. What we did is, usually this is all attached together and it folds out accordion style, but we cut off the little backrest here, pillow, just to give ourselves a little more room when we're stretching out the couch, so the dogs can lay on the floor at the end. Some people take it apart, some people don't. I'm sure you could stitch it back together to make it look nice, but I guess we're just a little bit lazy, which is okay. The windows here, pretty easy to operate. They're not the most secure. You definitely don't want to store valuables in here because they could be popped off, but all you have to do is press this little button and you can slide back the window, get a little bit of airflow, and then from there you can take this little screen and wiggle it back, and then you can reach in and out, whatever you want to do with the window. On this side here, we have some custom cubbies that we had installed. Would highly recommend. You can store stuff like your extension cord, a little handheld vacuum, just whatever else you want up here. We got a nice little solar light from Amazon that lasts about 2-3 days or longer after you charge it. We place that up here for at night. There's a little power strip. Little power strip right in here. And what we also got, because these campers are so small and so easy to take it if you're not a very good person, we got this Scout tracker. So for $30 a month and $50 for the device, a nice little GPS tracker, just so you can know exactly where the campers out at all times in case someone decides to take it. This air conditioning is incredibly impressive. We had it in Las Vegas and out in some parts of the desert in Utah where it was 120 degrees in direct sunlight, and it was keeping the camper around probably 80 degrees, 75, 80 degrees. And that was in a direct sunlight, like I said, at 120 degrees. So that's pretty impressive. Yeah. So let's go outside. So the beauty of this thing is how easy it is to set up and break down. Easily within 5 minutes you can get everything set up, hooked up, or broken down, whichever way you're going. So you can see it's pretty light. Just pick it up real easily, so you can just carry it onto the hitch. Basically, it makes it pretty easy to align, because you don't have to back up the truck and try to match it up or whatever. So now I'll show you guys how to break down and hitch up the Runaway Camper. It's pretty quick, pretty easy. One of the recommendations I do have, either when you're trying to back this into a space or set up again, is just to take the camper off of the hitch. It's so much easier. It's so light, you can just pick it up, pop the wheel down, and push it. Roll it wherever, even on gravel or dirt. It's much easier than trying to back this thing up. I've never got very good at it, whether it's just because I'm bad at driving it or what. Now we're going to quickly go over how to set this up and get it attached to your hitch. It's pretty easy, pretty quick. I'll go a little bit slower just so you guys can see exactly step by step what I'm doing, but obviously once you get a hang of it, it's pretty quick. So the first thing I always start with are the supports, the leg supports in the back. You always want to make sure to get these up so that you don't drive away and totally break them off. Pretty sure they're welded on the bottom, so they're not easy to replace if you do mess them up. But they're real easy. You just press this little lever down, pull the bottom part of the leg up, pull the whole leg downward, and kick it up. Do it again on this side, a bit slower. Press this down, bring the bottom portion of the leg up, let go of everything, pull the whole leg down, push it over, that's it. Next thing I always do, make sure the air conditioning cover is on. Pretty easy to set up as well. I hold it from the top, come from the bottom, slide it on, put the bungees on in any order, just like that. I think the bungee is the hardest part of the entire setup. Alright, so now that's all ready. Now, what I prefer to do is I prefer to pick it up and carry it onto the hitch. You can also just roll it on. If you have it cranked high enough here, it should slide right onto your hitch, depending on obviously how high or low it sits for your vehicle. But it's so light that I always just, pick it up here, walk it over, drop it right on. You want to make sure that this latch is up, obviously. Otherwise, it's already closed, so it won't sit properly on the ball. Then what I do is I just crank downwards until the leg comes free. All cranked. If you're holding the wheel at the bottom so it doesn't spin, you should eventually get to a point where it's rolled all the way. So then you just pull that, push it down, that's all set, ready to go. Some of the last two things we have to do, we have to take the adapter for the lights, plug it in, take these chains, cross them, put them there just in case, something breaks from the ball hitch and you don't want this running away. And the very last thing, whether you have a pin or a hitch lock, you want Just put that lever down, lock it in place. That's it. About as hard as it gets, about as easy as it gets. One additional thing is you want to make sure that the door is always locked. When you hit bumps and stuff like that, occasionally it'll pop open if it's unlocked, so you want to make sure that you have it locked before you get going. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you got a quick and nice overview of the camper and how easy it is to set up. See you next time.